see. He was like, well, let me check out your show first. I was like, that's fair.
Nice.
Hopefully he doesn't run away screaming, but whatever. So Sparky says, I like that CNC can be as bare bones simple as you want, or as crunchy as you want.
Yeah.
It's so moddable. That's great.
Yeah. That's the sweet spot, man.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, that-
like you should be able to make a character in like less than 5 minutes. Really,
Nice.
I mean, you should. In fact, and if you've done it once or twice, it's so intuitive that you can roll up characters just quick as dirt.
Well,
Right? And
It
you know,
took me
you know everything you need off the top of your head.
it took me 10 minutes for Castles and Crusades, so I guess you have a bad game there. So those are your rules.
It was probably a language barrier.
You're good at Well,
Guys,
just
get
one.
This reads like stereo instructions.
Yeah.
Why is it all just visuals? And what does Ektorp mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe you have to get maybe get the quick start rules. Okay,
Yeah.
if you guys haven't checked out our quick start rules, they're for free. And you go in there, that's like the simplest version. Because I swear to God, if I were let loose on that thing, I could probably turn it into a 1-page document. You know,
Okay.
roll a d6.
That's good.
Yeah.
Size 40 font.
Yes, there. And you're good to go. Now, just tell me what you do. I'll handle the rest. But
That's
I don't know.
great. That's
It's quick,
hilarious.
but yes, no. One of my big keys on when I was like my one goal, like the major goal I had was creating a game that could be built on, just sort of like a Lego house.
Mhm.
And all I was giving you was the foundation, and you just put the Legos on if you want, and you can tear it apart, rebuild it, tear it apart, rebuild it, tear it apart, rebuild it. So you can create, and that's what the CKG is in part. It's all the options that you can do. So if you want a really super high fantasy game, do this. If you want a low fantasy game, do this. You know, and I give you options, tons of options. And when I come out with this ARMS book, I'm going to recreate a combat system as an optional rule, as a set of optional rules, because that's just sort of where I went with it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more granular, you know what I'm saying? But it's just optional, and it'll be tiered options like that. I don't even know where I was going with this.
So is that-
It's building blocks. So you can just build up, or you can strip it all down, almost to just nothing. You know?
Well, wait
I
a minute.
love,
Wait
I
a
love
minute.
stuff like that.
Hold on a second. What ARMS book? What are you talking about?
Oh,
Is this
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't supposed to talk about this. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
okay. So we have
Arms and Armor. Okay.
yeah.
Wait
Okay.
a
So we
second.
have this
Let me
book.
solo you.
Yeah, me
There
and
we go.
it was mostly written by me. It's like a 54-page,
Can we see the cover again?
54-page
There we
book
go.
of weapons, right?
Oh my
Nice.
God.
And so we have like they're all illustrated, yada yada yada.
That's what we want.
Yes, I've been tinkering with it for 2 years, but I've never got permission to do anything with it until last year, right?
Mhm.
And now I've turned and I started out. Okay, well I'm going to expand it. I'm going to double its length or triple its length. And then I got going. And I wrote Kent like 6 months ago. I said I'm already at roughly 250 pages, and I have this optional stuff in. And I was like, can I expand it a little bit more? And he goes, yeah, max we can print is 300 pages. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm at 450 pages.
2 books. 2 books.
I can't even make a whole RPG with less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So it's like one of my hangups. Like, this is like one of the hangups I have with all this, like the whole game thing, right? Is the wizard warrior like dichotomy, okay?
Yeah.
And like the fighter, he just gets 1 page in the book. That's it, you know. And he
Yeah.
can pick out some weapons, and he gets to roll the d20. I attack, I attack, I attack. And
Yeah.
the wizard, everywhere plays the wizard, they get the book out and they can crank open spell books after spell books and read spells and do all these crazy things in each round and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I want a fighter who has options.
Yeah.
I want a
Amen, man.
fighter with his whole book of potential options. But
Nice.
most of the options are just going to be weapons. So
If you show that to people, the OSR community, everyone will eat that up. I'm telling you, that's a major hit on your hands.
Well,
I don't know
one of my
what kind of
favorite parts-
skepticism you had beforehand, but like that is like a major hit.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts of even
Easy,
Based,
Greg.
Yeah,
Easy, Greg.
his big skepticism with me is always like, I come up with this idea, and I'm like, okay, I got this really great idea, and some of them are stupid, I'll admit. But he's like, oh yeah, go ahead. Just when you give me the document, we'll work with it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well that's not gonna happen.
One of my favorite parts of even core Castles and Crusades is just like all the like little unique weapons and armor types that have like obscure French names from actual medieval times and stuff like that. Like I love that kind of stuff. Like it actually feels medieval. It's not just like plate mail, studded leather, longsword. Like that stuff is boring eventually.
Leather
like-
never existed.
Like
I'm sorry.
you know, there's more cool than there's more cool swords than just long swords. Give me a messer, give me a grosse messer, give me
Yes.
like give me a mattock, like give me all sorts of stuff. Like, but yeah, and so yeah, if you ever put that out, I'm definitely buying that for Castles and Crusades. I already
Yeah,
have a lot of
nice.
Castles and Crusades.
Victor
books, so-
knows. Victor walks outside of his house and there's like a castle and like
Yeah, he's in.
there's
I
like
live,
some
I live
dwarves-
Oh, right,
walking
right.
distance of a castle, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
and I
mean,
take it to different cultures too. I'm going to the Indian subcontinent and breaking it up, and then Philippines, Vietnam, China, Korea, Africa, South America.
Wow.
I'm just pulling in weapons from. Oh my God!
Nice.
You would not believe
Hunga
the
munga.
number of ways human beings have come up to kill one another. It's just amazing.
AK-47 when you gotta kill every last month. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Let me guess, you watched a lot of Forged in Fire.
Oh